Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bats Improv. How's everybody doing tonight? Let me see here. Do we have, who's out there? Let me take a look and see. Attendees, oh, the early birds, lovely to see you all. Thank you for coming in. This is the pre-show. So what we're going to do is actually, I'm going to need your help because we're going to get suggestions to add in to the Jackpot Supercomputer that we will plug in. The actors do not know, they have not seen these. They're in a whole other room. Hi, Stephanie, good to see you. And we're gonna get these suggestions from you and plug them in so the actors don't know them. And then during the show, the Jackpot Supercomputer will then randomly pull these up, your suggestions. So we've got some that are sort of built in, some genres and some time periods. And what I need from you, first of all, could you type in suggestion? And by the way, if you are out there watching on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch, we have that chat going on as well. So you can add suggestions from those localities as well. But I would like you to type in suggestions for locations, possible locations where our scenes are. And I will add this to the supercomputer, the Jackpot Supercomputer. So start typing in suggestions. Alcatraz, I saw, and we're off and running. All right. The Himalayas. Ooh, wow. People have not gotten out. That's how we can tell. They're like, yes, go for the exotic things. A bowling alley. Bowling alley. What else? Wedding reception under the sea. All right. Let's see. Wedding reception. This is the exciting part of the show where you get to watch me type things that you can't see. What was bowling alley? I saw we had under the sea. Under the sea. All right. And let me get a winery is the last one that I saw. All right. So we'll add that in for location. And as I am adding that one in, can you give me some occupations that you might see? I saw middle school bathroom. I thought that's not an occupation. Let's see, gynecologist, midwife. I'm seeing a theme here. All right. Gynecologist, midwife, window dresser, language teacher. All right. And let's see, boy, there's so many good ones in here. Barber, Santa's elf. That's a good one. Spy. Let's see, I saw that one next. House painter. All right, I think that'll be the last one I'll use. Be able to plug into the machine here. But can we have some relationships? Both people you are related to in some way and people you might have a professional relationship with. Neighbors, always good. Cousins. Boss, tennis doubles partners. There's a good, I like that one. Boss. Tennis doubles partners. Let's see, dog and owner. That's a very important relationship. Doctor and patient. Bounty hunter and huntee. Well, I'll have that one wrapped up the occupations. All right. And then for the last group of things I need, can I get just some single words, just some random single words that we can put in of any kind? Pickle. Text. Oh, glower. There's, ooh, somebody's speaking my language. Big adjectives. Skate. Rope. So a demagogue. Nervously. Ooh, there's a good one. I love my adjectives and adverbs. I watched a lot of Schoolhouse Rock as a kid, and that was always my favorite, was the adjectives and adverbs. Bookworm. And famished. All right. All right. I think that will give us enough in the jackpot machine. Thank you so much, people, for entering all of those. Really appreciate that. I am going to crank up the jackpot machine. Get it, the Jackpot Supercomputer, excuse me. It hates being called a machine. But we're going to get that cranked up. We're going to invite the audience, or excuse me, invite the players in. And once they are all in, we will start the show. This is what we call a cold open. But when we get the players in, we'll have a real big fanfare beginning of like the game show for tonight. So thank you to everybody who submitted suggestions. Even some of those I didn't get to, they were going by so fast. There were so many great ones, but I really appreciate it. I am going to go off camera and we'll get the players. And when they are in, we will start the show. So again, thank you so much. We'll see you when the show begins. All right, everybody, welcome to Jackpot, the game show that doesn't have any surprises and barely rises to the level of a game, but we're going to play it anyway. The players have all been invited in. They are now in the house. They are waiting to be brought on stage. I'm going to bring them up. Let's meet the players. He makes paper circuses and collects other people's passwords. Please welcome Rafe Chase. He's a legal eagle who's never sued a beagle. Please welcome John Remack.
I have sued a beagle.
And she is the #1 world's biggest Neil Diamond fan and the world's greatest generator of death threats to Neil Sedaka. Please say hello to Jenny Rosen.
It's true.
She's originally from the great American Northwest, where she used to teach Tai Chi to salmon. Please welcome Rebecca Stockley.
Am I supposed to say something? I'll say something.
No, just come on screen.
Okay.
Say something. All right. And with that, she loves pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, but she can't stand the taste of a rain down pina colada. Please say hello to Lisa Wang.
Woo!
Mm-hmm. And last but not least, he's teaching his 3-year-old son how to read because his 3-year-old son taught him how to throw Cheerios. Please welcome Derek Yee.
Oh, what a skill. Got an arm.
All right. Players, welcome everybody. You know how the game is played. We go to the Jackpot Supercomputer. It tells you who starts the scene, what type of scene it is, and what suggestion you get. We've gotten some lovely suggestions from our almost studio audience. And when we get those, the people who are starting the scene will stay on camera. Everybody else will go away, including myself, and the people on camera will just start the scene. Does that make sense? All right. Let's go to the Jackpot Supercomputer board. And for our first scene of the night, the starting players will be Lisa, starting by herself. The scene type will be a genre scene. A suggestion is a period romance scene. A period romance scene. All right, other players go off. Say goodbye. Lisa, the floor is yours.
Mistress,
Yes. Who's there?
it's me, Ronaldo. I hope your room is to your liking, madam.
Yes, Ronaldo. Everything is perfect.
I'm sorry to disturb you in your bedchamber, madam.
What is it, Ronaldo?
I just wanted to let you know that someone has taken the horses.
Taking the horses.
Yes.
Does that mean that I'm here, stranded by myself? I cannot leave.
Well, you're not by yourself, madam. You're here with me, Ronaldo.
Indeed. Ronaldo, my butler. It is just you and I. So that means that we are stranded together without any means of leaving. No.
Aye, madam. Just the two of us. And I'm here to serve you as your butler.
Ronaldo, you've been my butler for the last 5 years. You know everything that I like and everything that I disliked, do you not?
Aye. I know you like strawberries and you hate gophers, but you like the smell of lavender, but you hate the smell of gophers.
Oh, Ronaldo, you know everything that there is to know about me. Most
Notice,
important.
madam, that I won't put on some lavender.
Yes. You know that I love lavender. That's why I've had the walls, everything painted lavender.
You've been busy, madam. I have something to confess.
Ronaldo, tell me what is on your mind.
'Twas I that shooed away the horses so that we could be alone in this castle.
Ronaldo, like I said, you know everything that I like.
I wasn't sure. Does that mean that you don't feel about me the way you don't feel about gophers? If I could put it in a double negative.
Yeah. Did you have to bring up gophers?
Well, if you don't like gophers, but you do like me, is what I'm getting at, in a roundabout way.
Yes, Ronaldo. I don't feel the way about you that I feel about gophers.
I've been longing to hear you say those words. I've been longing to not be your gopher for a long time, but haven't had the courage to tell you how I feel.
Ronaldo, even though you have been my butler, which is my gopher, so to speak, I can't be with you.
I understand, madam. I understand. I am but a gopher in that clever way that you had mentioned. And I think then that I shall leap out this window. You shall never see me again. But think of me when you smell lavender. I'm going to leap out the window now. You're not going to stop me. No, it's best you don't. Goodbye, madam. Goodbye.
And that is the end of that scene. Thank you very much, Lisa and John, for that touching, and may I say, very true to Jane Austen scene. All right, players, let's go back to the Jackpot Supercomputer for the next scene. All right, for this next scene, the players starting on stage will be John, Lisa, Derek, and Rafe. Lisa getting a workout tonight. The scene type will be a relationship scene. The suggestion is doctor and patient. Doctor and patient for the relationship. All right, everybody not starting the scene, go off. Everybody else, you're on.
As you can all see, she's made a complete recovery. The procedure worked.
Congratulations, doctor.
Thank you, Dr. Landis. Dr. Abel.
Yes. This is a remarkable accomplishment.
Thank you. Marie, would you mind speaking to the doctors about how you feel?
I feel very good.
Wow.
There you go, doctors. It worked. The procedure worked. She feels good. Before she was feeling... Pardon?
She said it loud and clear? Yeah.
Yes. She was feeling bad, and now she feels good. I would say that's a success.
Doctor, when she came in, you diagnosed her as feeling bad. Is that correct?
That's correct. And then she started to feel worse.
Mm-hmm. Would you consider that she felt really bad?
I would say that the way she was feeling was getting into real bad territory, which is why I went with the procedure as quickly as I could, Dr. Abel.
Amazing. And now she's feeling good.
That's
Good.
right.
Well, that is extraordinary. I hope you're going to write a paper on this.
I'm thinking about it, but what I really want to do is see if I can make her feel great.
Doctor, I think you might look at your patient.
Marie, are you okay?
I feel great.
And that's the end of that scene. Better living through modern medicine, I think we can say. Players, let's come back on. Go to our Jackpot Supercomputer for our next scene. Starting off on the next scene will be John, Jenny, Rebecca, and Derek. Lisa getting a break. A location scene. The suggestion for that location is Alcatraz. Alcatraz. All right, players. Those who are staying on, the one person, I think, Lisa, who isn't in this scene, go off. And players, you're on.
Come in. Don't be afraid. Prison is a very scary experience, but you are here to experience it. So please come in.
It's so cold here.
Yes, yes, by design, by design.
What? They wanted it to be cold?
Yes, yes. How do you feel when you're inside here, when you are inside a prison cell?
Yeah, Mark, how did it feel in there?
It felt really scary. It felt like I wouldn't want to be there.
Yes.
I feel like I'm not really here, like I'm fading away.
You are looking like you are fading away. They send this very cell that we are in right now is said to be a haunted cell.
What?
And whoever is evil inside tends to fade away.
Well, evil? Why, Mark, tell them I'm not evil.
My wife is not evil.
I'm a nice lady. I always tip the postman and the newspaper delivery people. And
Well, spirits don't lie.
Mark, hold me.
I'm trying to reach for you. Darling.
She's gone. She's gone. A truly evil person has now been absorbed into the evil world. So, oh, what a relief. Oh. Well, good. Now there's 3 very good people left.
She was really bad, by the way.
I figured.
And that's the end of that scene. True Tales of Alcatraz. Make sure you're decent before visiting the island. They have a big sign that says that. All right, players, are you ready to see who starts the next scene?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Up. There we go. All right. For the next scene, the starting players will be John, Rafe, and Rebecca. The scene type is a genre scene. The suggestion for that genre is a rom-com, a romantic comedy. All right, everyone but John, Rafe, and Rebecca go off. John, Rafe, and Rebecca, the floor and virtual stage is yours.
Well, Mr. and Mrs. Tucker, all you have to do is sign these divorce papers and it's over for the 2 of you.
Do you want to go ahead, Sydney?
All right. You know, I never thought this day would come, you know, when we first met, we were so in love, and now.
It's true, we really were.
It's the pin.
Oh, thank you.
But Sydney, I understand. I do understand. Our paths have diverged.
Yeah, they have. I know, I realize that. And
You like going to Vegas, and I like crafting.
yeah, that's right.
You want to retire. I want to keep working.
We're different people.
We're just different people. Pen,
Yeah.
dear, pen.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, great. Right here on the line. And you don't like our kitties, and I love our kitties.
We have nothing in common anymore.
There's one thing that was not decided. Apparently, there is a piece of wedding cake in your refrigerator that has not been claimed by either of you.
Oh,
Oh, it was our favorite.
It's your
coconut lemon.
Coconut lemon. Oh, Sydney.
You were my coconut, and I was your lemon.
When we agreed, remember? We were at the wedding planner and we agreed just like that. What kind of cake?
We have everything in white and yellow.
Oh, you could give it to him. Let him have it. Should I just?
No, give it to her.
Oh,
We have
Sydney.
nothing in common except we have that in common.
Well,
I can't-
the cake is right here. It's been taken out of the freezer so it can be distributed. Would you like to look at the cake?
Oh,
Maybe
oh,
we
Sydney,
should.
our cake. Oh, look in the little cake box. Remember? Oh.
I've never stopped. Never stop.
I've never stopped loving you.
Here, have a bite. Oh, you got. Here, lick this off my finger. And that. I want you now.
Mr. Parker, could we have the conference room?
Yes.
I'm just going to
You
tear
can
up.
stay.
We're going to end that scene just in case there's anyone under the age of 21 in the audience. All right, yeah, everybody, if you have something to pour over your head, now would be the time. Let's go back to the board and see who is going to be spinning our next scene. Starting the next scene will be Eric and Jenny. The scene type will be from a single word. The suggestion is demagogue. Demagogue, a nice, simple, easy word. You should have no problems with that whatsoever. All right, Derek and Jenny, the stage is yours.
Dad, how do you spell demagogue?
Demagogue.
Yeah, Dad, it's my spelling word this week.
It's spelled D-E-M-A G-O-G-U-E.
Okay, Dad, I got it. Now I have to use it in a sentence.
Okay. Why don't you try a sentence and I'll tell you if that's correct or not.
I really want a dog, but my demagogue says no.
That works. That sentence, I think you understand what that means.
Okay, I'm gonna write it down, Dad.
In this case, your mom would be the demagogue. You know, I've always...
All right, there's the scene there. When all else fails, just call your parents a demagogue, folks. That'll get you whatever you need. Players, let's come back on stage for our next, the scene starts our next scene at the Jackpot Supercomputer. All right, the next starting players will be Lisa again. Hope you enjoyed your break, Lisa. It's a scene from a single word. And that suggestion for that single word is demagogue, because it was so popular in the last one. So, Lisa, the stage is yours by yourself to start with the word demagogue.
Just look at all my followers, everybody down on the little earth below me. Ah, how they worship me. Ah, I'm in the mood today. I think I'm a little whimsical. I'm just going to send a storm down.
Oh, mighty goddess, please stop the rain. The rain is falling so hard. It's killing my crops. Oh, goddess.
A tornado! Yes. If you worshipped me more, I might stop the winds. What will you place on my altar?
Quickly take this lamb to the altar of the goddess. Quickly, son, carry this lamb. I know you raised it from a newborn, but it must go to the goddess. Please take it, dear.
Oh, mother.
Take it!
Must I, mother?
Please, you must. And lay it on the altar and cut its little neck.
Okay, mother, I shall do this. Here I am at the altar, oh lamb. Lamb, I loved you so much. Here we go. Goodbye.
Is that it? Is that it? Lamb's blood? That's all you've got for me?
I love that
Frank!
lamb. Ah!
My son. Oh, my son. Oh, you're cold, but you're not gone. Come with me, my darling. I'll warm you.
He is the one I want. I want him. And then I will stop all of these terrible natural disasters.
Oh, goddess, give me back my son. He is as cold as ice, but his heart still beats. I beg of you.
He is mine. I want him for my own.
I'm a
Oh,
sin,
son.
mother.
Don't go.
You are the boy that sacrificed your lamb, were you not?
Yes, and my mother weeps below for me.
Do you wish to stay with me or do you wish to return to the earth?
If I stay with you, will you make everything stop being so awful?
Yes, I will. If you will promise to stay with me by my side.
All right then. For the sake of everyone else, I will stay with you.
And from that day on, all of the children of the village have given themselves to keep the goddess happy. It's your turn now, son. Go to the altar and lay yourself there.
All right, there's the end of that scene. And I'd like to take a moment to just say Happy Good Friday, everybody. All right.
Died for you.
Let's go back to the Jackpot Supercomputer and see who's starting the next scene.
Demagogue. I hope it's Demagogue again.
We're going for a full demagogue sweep tonight, I think. The players are John, Lisa, Rafe, Rebecca, and Derek. The scene type is a genre. I'm hoping it's the demagogue genre. It's a period romance. Period romance. Yet again. All right, players. The one person who is not playing, let's have you go off screen. The other players, the stage is yours.
I hope, my sons, that you will all graciously visit with Miss Slomskin, who has come for tea. Excuse me, I will get the tea.
Boss, mother.
Yes, mother.
Hello, I am Miss Lomscombe. I'm here for tea.
Hello, Miss Sunscombe. Mother went to go fetch the tea.
Oh, that's very kind of her. Yes, yes, it is.
Brother, I thought I saw you trying to say something.
Yes, I was trying to find the words. Oh, Miss Loscombe, we're so pleased to have you here as a possible bride for one of the three of us.
Perhaps what you would like to do would be to ask us a question to see which one of us would be most apt for you.
Yes, that sounds like a very, very good idea. Oh, the tea has arrived.
Oh, don't let me interrupt, dear. Go ahead with what you were saying. I'll pour.
But I very much like to read. I think books are very important, and I'm wondering if you enjoy reading, and if so, what kind of books you like to read. I'll have that tea, thank you.
For you, dear.
I will call me Bachelor number 1. I'll go first. I like to read books about fighting because I like to be a robust man, and I could protect you.
Oh, protect me from what?
Whatever. Well, there's so many things out there that could harm you.
Oh.
That's my answer.
Here you are, Bachelor
military.
number 1. Tea for you, dear.
Well, you go, my brother. Go ahead.
Suppose I'll be bachelor number 2. The books I like to read are the books that, well, I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, but I like a romance novel. There is something about reading about love that just, well, sends my heart aflutter. And I'm not afraid to admit that.
It's true, Miss Lonscombe. He has always been a romantic.
Oh,
That is a good answer, brother. In fact, it's so good, I will withdraw myself. Well, my answer is not as good as yours. Good luck, brother number 3.
I will go be as bachelor number 3. I like a book where someone has an animal that transforms into a demon and that takes them away to a magical land where they find some sort of animal which is the mate of that one. And then those two animals get together and make a third animal, which is even more terrifying than the others.
I don't see how you could possibly dismiss that answer. I shall also forfeit myself from the running. Thank you, Miss Lonscombe, for the opportunity.
Forfeit?
Miss Lonscombe, you've chosen my eldest. How wise of you. How very wise, for he will inherit. I'll make myself scarce. The door will be open so that you have an open door as a chaperone. Excuse me, dears.
You were talking about joining animals and becoming demons, you say?
Yes.
I see.
I hope someday I will become a demon. We're going to have a wonderful marriage.
All right. That, of course, from the little-known version of Pride and Prejudice written by Chuck Woolery. All right. Well, encourage you to look that up. Let's go back to the Jackpot Supercomputer. See who starts the next scene. All right. The next starting players will be John, Rafe, and Rebecca. The scene type will be from a single word. Everybody's holding out for demagogue. I can feel it. Oh, it was pickle. A single word. John, Rafe, and Rebecca. Pickle is your word. Go ahead, everybody else, go off screen. John, Rafe, and Rebecca, the stage is yours.
Can I swap you? Can I swap you my Fritos for one of those pickles?
Oh, yeah, sure. Hold on. There you go.
Yeah. Your mom makes the very best pickles.
She does. She makes really good ones.
I will give you an apple and baby carrots for a pickle.
Okay, hold on. There you go.
There we go.
Good trade, Bobby. You lucked out.
That apple was mushy.
What?
It's a mushy apple.
Oh,
This pickle is
Mike, it's
crunchy.
okay. Hey, Mike, you can have my apple. Here, I don't mind. It's not mushy. It's very sweet.
You know something? You're the worst food trader in the whole school.
Don't say that about him.
It's true. Everybody knows it. He practically gives his pickles away for nothing.
Here, I've got 2 Hostess Twinkies, 2 in a package. You want that? There. See, now he's not the worst anymore.
Well, that's not fair. You just did that to make him bad. Yeah, that wasn't fair.
Yeah,
No.
I just did it because you're a bully.
You know, I wanted to say something mean about you. I wanted to mention the fact that your parents just got divorced, but I didn't say it. I could have yelled it all over, but I didn't. I wanted to for a minute to get back at you.
Bobby,
It seems
don't
like you're
cry,
both.
Bobby.
Seems like you're both piling up on me because my family situation is deteriorating.
No, I was piling on you because you were mean to me.
But it was true. You're a terrible lunch negotiator. I have no control over who my father has affairs with.
Your father had a fair?
Yes.
Like, was there cotton candy and a Ferris wheel and everything?
Not
Yeah.
a Ferris wheel, a fair, you know.
A
He-
fair,
he
like
kissed
a county
another
fair?
woman. He kissed our neighbor.
Ew!
Ooh,
Mrs. Hendricks?
And he showed her his pickle.
Yikes.
All right, that is the end of that scene before we get into pickle demonstrations. We're just hoping the neighbor's pickle wasn't mushy. All right.
It happens. It
Let's
happens to
go
everybody.
back to the Jackpot Supercomputer and see who does the next scene. Our starting players in this upcoming scene will be everyone. It's an all play. Everybody will start on stage. It will be from a time period scene. That time period will be the Victorian Age. Very popular tonight. The Victorian Age. All players start. I will go away. The stage is yours.
If there isn't anything else, I'll be making my exit now.
Oh, yes. Off you go then. We're quite fine. Thank you so much.
What was it you were saying, Lady Pembroke?
Oh, well, I had thought I had heard the funniest riddle about a puppy dog.
Oh, do tell.
Do tell.
Yes. Well, the riddle goes something like this. What is a puppy dog always looking for?
Oh,
What is a puppy dog always looking for?
A bird!
quite a puzzler. Oh,
I thought that was quite lovely anyway.
Ah.
Yes.
no, you forgot to mention it was a bird dog when you started this amusement.
Yes, I did forget to mention that. Yes.
oh, it would be much more clever then, wouldn't it?
Yes. I tend not to do very good with riddles and jokes,
Oh.
but I love hearing them anyway. So
Wonderful the way you said a bird.
Now, Miss Bensonhurst, I understand that you have been in the country.
I have. I always love time in the country. It's so soothing. Don't you think, Madam Pembroke?
Madam Pembroke?
Yes.
yes,
Do you
I
think-
do find time in the country quite relaxing. I do want to acknowledge that we have heard some whisperings about what's happening in the nature in the
Oh,
woods.
yes. Oh, yes, some whisperings. There was a country ball. A country ball.
A country ball. You know, there's a lot of rutting and strutting at a country ball.
Yes.
I
In
heard.
the country. That's what they do in the country.
They rut and strut.
Oh,
That's what I heard.
Oh my.
Yes. Then is that true? Is that true, lady? Was there a lot of rutting and strutting when you were in the country?
yes, Miss Bensonhurst was there.
Well, I'm not a lady who will tell on others, but I must say that a good time was had by all. Would you not agree, Lord Henry? Lord Henry was also there at the ball.
Lord Henry.
Lord Henry, were you there?
Oh. Well, I suppose the cat has been let out of the bag, so to speak.
Lord Henry, I thought you
Yeah.
always stayed in the city.
As normally I do stay only in the city, but I found myself recently rutting and strutting.
Oh my!
In
did you
nature.
always strut?
Well,
Oh, did you hear?
And I felt free.
you felt what? You
Free.
felt a lack of constraint?
Yes, that's a good way to put it. As if shackles had been wrested from my wrists.
Oh dear.
But aren't the shackles what is necessary to keep society as a whole functioning?
Yes, absolutely. The Tom does not approve of unshackled masses.
Yes, I agree.
I would have thought so. That the shackles are what keep us in bounds, as it were.
bounds.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely, and bounded and held in place. Yes.
Held in place. Like
Yes.
a good brazier. Am I allowed to say
Oh.
this?
My goodness.
My
What
goodness.
did you say?
Like a good brazier or undergarment. It keeps
We're not in the country. That sort of thing cannot be discussed.
us.
You sound like a rutting animal.
You're mentioning underthings and rutting animals. This is the best party I've been to all season.
All right, there we go. A true picture of Victorian England there. All right, players, let's get back to the Jackpot Supercomputer for the next scene. Our starting players for this upcoming scene will be Rafe, Jenny, Rebecca, Lisa, and John. The scene type will be a location. The suggestion
Demigod.
for that location will be Alcatraz.
Oh, here we go.
Alcatraz.
Here we
It
go.
was almost Demigod, but I think the Jackpot computer determined that wasn't a location. All right, players, you have the stage.
Hey guys. I'm getting out of here.
What, Toby? You're getting out of here.
That's right. Tonight, when the God shift is changing, I'm out of here.
Well, don't you know that Alcatraz is impenetrable?
Yeah.
but it's not unswimmable, and I've been practicing breathing and swimming underwater. I'm going for it tonight. No more for me. No more Alcatraz for me.
Hey, Toby,
Yeah.
since you're taking off, you mind if I have your poster in your cell?
Sure, you can have my Raquel Welch poster. Go
Okay,
for it.
yeah. And I want to request maybe I can take your cell, huh? If I can.
Yeah, I got no control with that, but yeah, go for it. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go I'm going for a swim, you guys.
Toby, that's a hell of a swim. Them currents is fast.
I know, but I don't know. I don't
Oh.
care. I mean, if I get to the coast or I swim out or I die, I don't care. I'm going. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, if you're dead, you're out of here.
Yeah.
You're out of here one way or the other.
That's right.
Toby, ain't we friends?
Yeah, we're friends.
Did I
We're
do
friends.
something wrong? Did I say something wrong to you?
No, Frank. No,
Why do
Frank.
you want to go then? Why do you want to leave?
I can't live my life in here anymore. I'm a lifer. You know what I mean? I can't live in here anymore. I gotta get out. If I die, if I escape, I'm out of here. You know what I mean?
Don't I give you enough stuff? I give you some of my rations.
Oh,
I don't
Frank,
want
you
you to
give me
go.
the cigarettes. You give me your noodles. Yeah. It's not
Well,
enough.
if you gotta go, you gotta go. But you know, I've been working in the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
What's he got? What's he got?
I don't know.
Got some information.
What do you got? What do you got? Lay it out.
Tomorrow night we're having chocolate pudding.
Oh,
That's your favorite.
chocolate pudding night.
Yeah, but
You can't go now.
If you're not going to be here tomorrow night, Toby, can I have your portion?
of course you can. And you know what? All the guards love the pudding. They're gonna be distracted. It'll be the perfect time to leave.
Well, that's tomorrow night. I thought you was leaving tonight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to wait a night. I'm just gonna have to wait a night. If chocolate pudding's tomorrow, I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to wait a night.
No, you're
No, I
giving
won't
me
let
your
you do it.
portion.
I won't let you do it. I'm gonna tell the guards. I'm gonna tell them you're gonna.
Frank.
Because I don't want you to go. You're my best friend.
Yo, hey, friends don't rat on friends, Frank.
They do if they're in love with them.
Frank.
That's why you gave him your transistor radio?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm in love with Frank. What can I say?
What?
I've never heard you say the words out loud before.
Well, it's a do or die situation, Frank. So I just gotta tell you how I feel. I love you.
And
I kind of feel like I got to step out of this conversation and give these two a little bit of breathing room here. You know what I mean, guys?
Oh, it's prison. There's nothing sacred in prison.
Except pudding.
except
Pudding's good.
pudding.
And that's the end of that scene in Alcatraz. I think that was a throwback to the earlier days of Alcatraz when it was still open there. All right, let's go back to the Jackpot Supercomputer for our next scene. Players, starting off this scene will be
Lisa only. Lisa only. Lisa only.
Jenny, John, Lisa, Rebecca, and Rafe. Derek, you can still take a break.
Derek,
It's a time period scene. A time period scene. The time period is the Middle Ages. The Middle Ages. Just so you know, Derek is in the wings practicing his demagogue acting. But the rest of you, the stage is yours. Off you go.
Amen. Amen.
Sisters, we have been in prayer for over 4 hours. It is finally over now.
Yay. It's time to go into the garden and pick the herbs and weed the weeds. We are not done yet with our day.
No, Reverend Mother, you are so right about that. We must pick the weeds and the herbs.
And I will gather the honey from the hive.
Yay.
Sister Margaret, won't you join me in the gathering of the honey?
Yes. Yes, I will, Sister Catherine.
Thank you. Thank you, Sister Margaret. Excuse us, sisters.
Yay. Off you go to gather the honey.
I will go to get the herbs and pick the weeds.
Yay. Sister Teresa, I would like you to stay behind.
Yes, Reverend Mother.
Yay.
I will sing a song
Yay.
if you
It's
like.
not necessary to sing a song, Sister Teresa.
Are you sure?
If you feel compelled by God to sing a song, then I shall hear it.
I do feel a calling to sing a song.
Sister
About-
Teresa. Yay, then let us hear this song.
I do but hear the music briefly. We pick the weeds and flowers and pray for many hours. We gather honey from the trees and thank the Lord for
Sister Teresa,
Yes.
thank you, yes.
I wasn't done.
I know. I'm going to stop you.
Right.
Some things have come up within the sisterhood about your place here in the nunnery.
The mother hen can
Sister
be
Teresa, no.
judgmental. I wish she was more sentimental.
Sister
If
Teresa,
I-
you cannot just sing every emotion you have. I need to speak with you, nun to nun, sisters to sister.
Sister to sister,
Oh no, are you going to sing another song?
if I could only have a sister, I do not, and sure I've missed her. But I've found family in the nunnery.
Yes? That's how you're finishing it? You didn't even rhyme nunnery!
But I don't think that it's not much fun.
All right, we'll end there on that very tradition. I believe that was monastic chant with nuns. I'm not quite sure there. All right, players, let's go back to the Jackpot Supercomputer for our next scene. The starting players on our next scene will be Derek, Rebecca, Lisa, Rafe, and John. Derek, come on out of the wings. All right. The scene type will be a location-based scene, and the suggestion for that is Demagogue. No, it's under the sea. Under the sea. Location under the sea. Derek, Rebecca, Lisa, Rafe, and John, you have the stage.
Well, it's there. Just like you said it would be, Mark. It's there.
I told you. I
The
told
wreck.
you, it's all there.
That wreck is full of gold. Spanish gold.
We're all gonna be rich. We're all gonna be rich.
Wow.
Should we get up on the boat and make a plan?
Let's.
Oh, ooh, ooh. Oh, it's cold down there, even with wetsuits. Anybody want some of this coffee?
Sure. Good thing, Annie.
Oh, here you go. So, do we have the rights? Do we have the rights? Do we have everything, all the paperwork?
We've got everything all taken care of. I got it all signed off this morning. No one believed me. No one believed me except the four of you.
Oh my God. It's just amazing. All that gold. And you're sure it was Spanish?
I'm absolutely positive it was Spanish. You could tell by the bow of the ship. It's a Spanish ship.
Spanish ship, Spanish gold. How long has it been there? Just off the coast of California. It's amazing.
Hundreds of
We brought
thousands.
a Spanish translator to read all the inscriptions. Javier, what did you see?
Javier,
What did I see?
Yeah.
the
Well, what were the
translation,
inscriptions?
the inscriptions, yeah.
It said, there's oro, gold, aquí, here, gold, oro aquí. Donde es el oro? Where is the gold? El oro is aquí.
Yeah.
Here.
Okay.
This was exactly the translation that I had that told me that if I were to find the ship with this on its bow, the gold would be there.
Isn't that something? Just imagine back in the day, the Spanish ship just going around, through the oceans with gold here, emblazoned right on the hull. I mean, you'd think the pirates would have gotten it, but no, it was a
No.
storm.
Storm.
Yeah,
Storm.
storm.
The irony of that.
The irony. So we've got the crane. Everything's all set up.
Everything is set.
We're
I've
gonna
got
wait till
everything-
low tide in the morning. Or are we gonna dive in now? What do you think, guys? What do you say?
I don't know.
Excuse me,
Yes.
I left something out.
Oh,
It
Come
said
on.
something about El Diablo,
the
devil.
The devil.
Yes, it was a curse on the gold.
You don't believe that, do you?
Don't I?
Well,
Do I? Do you?
well,
Do you?
the ship was sunk.
Yeah.
The ship carrying gold was sunk.
And I have to admit, while I was down there, I thought I saw what looked like a human skull.
Ah.
Well, of course there would be a skull. The ship sunk. The crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that skull have horns on it?
I thought my eyes were playing tricks at that depth, but yeah, it had 2 horns on it.
It was a devil's skull.
Mark, what are we gonna do?
I was hoping against hope that this wouldn't be the case.
Well, we could bring out a priest to bless it. We could have holy water. We could.
This is the devil's gold. This ship, this is the ship the devil was piloting. That's why it dared people to attack it, saying the gold is here. It knew that if people were to attack it, it would be a very, very bad day for the people that attacked them. It makes sense that the devil could only be taken down by Mother Nature herself.
Devil's gold.
Devil's gold.
So we're walking away? We're walking away from all this gold?
Come on, the gold. It's just an element, guys. Come on. It can't be good or evil. It's an element. I mean, it's got a basic structure. Agrees.
You know what? I don't believe any of this stuff. I'm going down. I'm going down.
Wait.
Wait. Listen.
Ay. Who has tú que tienes mi gold? Huh? Who has my gold?
It is the devil asking who has its gold.
Tú que tienes mi gold? Huh?
I don't have it. We didn't take it yet.
No.
You're just looking.
Hey,
I grabbed the person most responsible for taking my gold.
Him.
Mark.
Wait.
yes.
Have you and bring you down?
Okay, so if we split it 4 ways, then we each get a lot.
All right, that is the end of that scene and the end of at least one player, I believe. And surprisingly enough, the end of our show. The devil shows up, we have to go home. Those are the rules. Let's have a big virtual hand for all of our players tonight. Players, take a bow. big virtual hand for music from Joshua Rowe Brody.
Joshua!
And a huge hand for our technical management staff, production director, Hillary Dario Perron. And Eileen Scandifio. I believe I'm pronouncing that completely wrong. I tried, but a big hand for both of them for making this all possible. And give yourself a hand, audience, for all the wonderful suggestions tonight. We really appreciate you showing up, for supporting live theater on Zoom until we can get back together, and for providing great suggestions like Demagogue and Alcatraz that we used repeatedly. All right. Thank you, everyone. This is the end of our show, our official show. If you want to stick around, and the cast will answer a few questions about how we put the show together, how this show works, about improv in general. If you have to take off, thank you so much. We hope to see you again. We do shows every Friday and Saturday night. Jackpot is every Friday this month, different cast each week, always different scenes. On Saturdays, we're doing Pulp Playhouse. We're going to see each night 5 characters ripped from the pulp magazines of the 30s and 40s and 50s, those wonderful, brilliantly vivid characters who will introduce themselves to you and bring you into their world and tell you a story based on a title that you suggest. Check those out. Again, all of those shows are listed on our website, improv.org. You can see us on Facebook and on Instagram. Those shows get listed there as well. I will shut up now, basically, about that, and we'll start. So let's take some questions from the audience if there are any. Who has a question for any of our players or staff? Joshua is a god. That's Jenny.
Not a question, that's a statement.
That is
Yeah,
his-
well,
Which god is he?
it is. Jenny will be. Yeah, she's going to be threatening Neil Sedaka a little bit later, so she had to get that out real quick. What is your number one improv tip? What is your number one improv tip? Yeah, Rebecca.
Let your partner change you. That's mine.
That's better, Dave. Thank you.
Anybody else got one?
Make your partner look good.
Yeah.
Make your partner look good.
Be present in the moment, watching and listening.
That's what I'm gonna yes and Rafe. It's for me. It's listening. It's listening.
Mhm.
I think don't worry about being good, just do what the scene wants.
Yep.
Agreed.
Oh, somebody asked about Danielle. Danielle asked about Lisa. She's doing great.
And the kid is gorgeous.
Yes.
She has a small female child.
Thank goodness, because a large female child would be weird. Yeah,
That baby is pretty big, by the way.
depending on how big, I suppose. Yeah.
The early
I had
scenes
there
were
was.
quite short. Was that by agreement?
Pardon?
The early scenes were quite short. Was that by agreement? Says Meg.
Just kind of the way they shook out. I know when we start short form scenes, we kind of get to things a little quicker just because we're a little amped up starting the show. But there was not anything that was planned. I saw one from Jerome about, will you take suggestions for Jackpot? Yeah, we got the suggestions before the show. So we plugged them into the Jackpot Supercomputer so we can just keep going and doing scene. I don't know how many scenes we did tonight, but it seems like a lot. So I'll have to go back and see. That's kind of the thing, is just that we can get to the suggestions and do the scenes very quickly.
In an average theater sports show, there's maybe 4 challenges, so 8 scenes. I'm sure we did at least twice that many.
It was quite
16?
a bit.
I don't think we did 16.
16?
Oh,
I think we did. I may be wrong.
wow.
I think we did.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. I know, like in the most I've seen in a show where we would get, go out and get suggestions during the show was 11. And we didn't have to go out and get suggestions. So we might have squeezed in a 16. Let's see what else. Are there any
Lisa
more
rocked the
questions?
Solo scenes.
Lisa rocked the solo challenges.
Again, not a question.
Yes. Not a question.
Amen.
maybe there was a Lisa rocked the solo challenges, and yes, Lisa rocked the solo challenges.
There seemed to be a lot of them. That wasn't a lot.
Jerome asked, what kind of computer is it? A 386. Does it run CPM? It is a top secret supercomputer developed by the NSA. It is technology we cannot tell you about, but I can tell you that it was kept in Area 51 right next to the Lost Ark of the Covenant. So
it's an old Univac that we
old Univac. Yeah, it took at least 3 people to pull it out. Any last questions? We'll have one more question before we do a lot of batch shows, and this is super fun. Thank you so much, Daniel, Bill. Thank you all for coming. And like I said, it looks like we're just getting compliments, which we are more than happy to bask in. But I think we will call it a night. So players, let's go away. Audience, you can go wherever you go. Thank you so much for coming. We hope to see you again. If you enjoyed it, please tell your friends. Like I said, it's free, and we're doing this all month on Friday nights. Be sure and arrive at 7:50 to be able to get your suggestions in. Good night, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.